Hello, I'm David Vandiar, Director of Membership and Communications for the National Fire Sprinkler Association, and I'm joined here in the NFSA studio by Bob Treiber, who's the Director of Training and Education for the association. Bob, thanks for taking time out of your schedule to be here with us.
My pleasure, Dave.
We were talking a little earlier about some training programs that the association has going on in Colorado right now. Tell our viewers just a little bit about what you have going on there.
Well, right now we have some really intensive program scheduling through the regional manager, Terry Phillips, and the contractors there are required to have continuing education now, and that's a brand new thing. So we set up a program where we've done 2 of them already in the Denver area, and we've got 4 more scheduled, 2 in September, 2 in October. We've got Pagosa Springs, we got Keystone, we got Colorado Springs coming up August the 28th for those that are going to be in that area. And in the Western Slope, we're going to be doing Gunnison, Colorado, and trying to make sure that the contractors don't have to go far to get their training, and that the training will qualify them for their continuing education. So we've worked out a program. We've built some special programs for those. One of them is, installation, Chapter 8.
Sure.
We have another one that's private fire service mains for them. So we've tried to get the programs that would interest the contractors.
Sure.
AHJs are, welcome to attend the classes. And the schedule's there. It's on our website. You can see the dates and that.
Okay.
Any questions? Give us a call.
Sure, great. Now you touched upon CEUs that are available for people who attend these programs. Tell us a little bit about maybe the importance of the CEU to the contractor and how they can go about satisfying those conditions state by state placed upon local jurisdictions for continuing education to renew licenses, certification, what have you.
Well, one of the things that we've done is we've tried to make sure that wherever we do the presentations, that whether it's a contractor, whether it's an AHJ, architects, we have programs for them for continuing education, that we make sure that we try to meet their state continuing education requirements.
Sure, very important.
NICET, example, all our stuff that we do qualifies for the NICET programs. We've got programs that we do, we do a lot of programs in Ohio, Michigan, and states all across the country. California, where continuing education is required, and we work to make sure that we can, the forms and the attendance sheets and all the little nuances that go with continuing education are going to be met. So, for those programs, anybody has any questions, they can call one of us in the training staff, and we'll be more than glad to get some answers for them.
I know you're working very closely with regional operations in scheduling these programs. You mentioned Michigan, Ohio, several other states there in the Midwest. Of course, we're scheduling programs across the country. You're working closely with regional operations. How does one go about scheduling a program? I know we do contract programs, we do in-class programs. It's open to all registrants. Just tell people very quickly how they can go about setting up a program if they'd like to, or register for one.
Well, we have several regional managers throughout the United States, and each one of those regional managers, if anyone's interested, they can contact that regional manager, and he will see to it that, if they want to host a class, he'll tell them what criteria we need and, work with them to make sure they can get that. The other thing they can do is they can look online to see the classes we have, and select the classes they want. The regional manager will work with them to pick the classes they need. The classes, the seminars, can be scheduled in a manner so that if you've got a bunch of new people, we have classes that are for what we call the intermediate level. Mm-hmm. We have classes for the continuing ed level, all the way up to the advanced level.
Sure.
And that's part of what we do. I would say that, if you're really interested, you can also contact any one of the people in the training division, Jim Lake, myself, John Corso, and we will take and work with them and help them, get to the regional manager or work with them to make sure that what they need, they will get.
Great. Bob, appreciate you taking the time. Thanks very much. For anybody who's interested, as Bob mentioned, feel free to jump over to the NFSA website. That's at www.nfsa.org. Look over in the left-hand column. There's a pull-down for training. You can go there, click, find all those great programs that are coming to the area. Feel free to register there. If you have any questions, like Bob mentioned, you can get in touch with any of our regional staff or anybody in the Training and Education Department. Again, I'm Dave Vandiar, Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Dave.